Hello and welcome to another episode of Monifactory here in the Collective. Today we're going to get further into hostile neural networks and hopefully set up a pulsating polymer clay setup, or rather a pulsating prediction matrix setup. Basically let this thing run a bit. I've used some of the extraterrestrial matter that I've gotten from the Shulker models, made up some more pulsating prediction matrix, and kind of run that through. Gotten a decent amount of emerald or diamonds here. I did also upgrade some tools, created a diamond pickaxe, a wrench, as well as a screwdriver, and then also upgraded the tool belt just a bit since I now have easier access to XP. Because if you weren't aware, you can, it says their experience per item 25, so you can actually take these, select them, and then right click them, and it will give you some XP. So that's kind of nice to be able to do that. I did also enchant diamond mining hammer here and got a decent unbreaking 3, fortune 3, and efficiency 5, so that's pretty nice. And then also in between episodes, I did get a bunch of energetic alloy mixed up, as well as ran some of that through the blast furnace. And then I also did make up some vibrant alloy. Vibrant alloy dust is just the energetic alloy plus interpearl dust. And then I got the interpearl dust here. You can get it through the extraterrestrial matter, and we actually do have some of this, but I went the alloy smelter route and just used the pulsating dust plus some diamonds, which is one of the reasons why I'd run the Shulker model through. So we've got that. And then I also did make up some of the machines here that are going to be necessary for the pulsating prediction matrix setup, so that we can get into Numismatic dynamos. And then I've got the machines that I need pinned here for the MV side of things, because part of that setup needs to be done in MV. I do have a short on setting that up, as well as a longer in-depth build video where I kind of go through each step of setting the whole thing up. So I'll probably be using a fairly similar setup to that. I do also need one more set of loot fabricator and simulation chambers for that setup, so I will probably go ahead and get that set up as well. Alrighty, I believe I have everything here that we need. We'll need 4 of the MV machine hulls, so we can make 4 of those. Now the 4 machine hulls, and we can get the 4 amp MV converter. We'll get the alloy smelter. I think we need 4 of these. And here's our alloy smelter. So it's done, and the advanced electrolyzer here, and then an advanced chemical reactor. But let's see here, I need a couple of these. We'll go ahead and won't make all of them here yet, but we'll go ahead and make a bunch for the future here, because we'll be making a lot of motors, and I might make up a couple of these things here just to have some, because again we are going to be using a bunch. So that's all of those, and then I did have some energetic wire here. I think throw some about 4 in there, and that's the energetic alloy is the superconductor for MV. And I guess I didn't really explain, if you're not familiar with the superconductors, those are cables for whatever tier that don't have any loss per block. You can see down there the loss /meter/ampere is set 0, whereas the other cables or wires for the tier don't. So if I do like 10 cable here and then look at the 10 cable here, you'll see that the loss per meter per amp is 1, and actually the loss for it uncovered is 3. So if you're not using superconductors, you want to use the covered version because it reduces the loss. But in like Numismatic, Monifactory, and the like, they have the superconductors. I think GregTech has a GregTech New Horizons has a superconductor, but I think that's more in the mid to late game and is a bit more expensive. So it's more of a concern there. So we've got all of these. We will need to also upgrade some of our laser I/O overclockers so that we can extract the amount that the Numismatic dynamo can do. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just upgrade a couple of them to the vibrant alloy overclocker because you can get 8,192 FE per operation out. So I'll probably do that here and then get things prepped up for a second set of the hostile neural networks machines here. So let me look and see how we're doing there. Alrighty, I believe I've got almost everything here. We've got all of the LV machines, all of the MV machines. We've got 2 sets of the HHN machines and the Shulker and Inderman model that we need. I created an igneous extruder, and then I've got 2 drawers, one for just a buffer of interpearls, and then another for diamonds, and I've got some diamonds here just kind of to start things up that I had gotten from running the Shulker model, and then we just need the Numismatic dynamos, and I believe I've got everything that we need here for 2 of them. So we've got 2 here, and I will probably go ahead, once I kind of get things going and all that, I'll go ahead and grab the integral components as well as the multi-cycle injectors from the existing turbines and boilers and throw those into the Numismatic dynamos just to cut down on how much in the way of diamonds that they eat. So I believe I've got everything that I need here. For the setup, the only thing that I'll probably need to make some more of before we go ahead and do that is the laser nodes here. We will definitely need a few more of these and potentially some more of the cards. Yeah, we'll need more cards and more nodes. I can probably get away with using some GT item pipes and the like, but probably need to make up a few more of these before we actually get the setup going. So I don't think we have too much here. That should be hopefully enough. And then I just need more of the item cards. I'll definitely need a few more of those. So I'll get a couple more of these. I wish these stacked a little bit better, but that should hopefully be enough. So we will go ahead and get started here, and I did make more of the made some of the vibrant alloy overclockers here. That should last us a decent amount of time. And then I also did make some filters, counting filters, and a few more of the basic filters. So, but should be good here. Let me go figure out where I want to get these set up. Alrighty, so I extended the roof around here just a little bit and then kind of set it up, angled it around and the like, and have things ready. So I was off on one. You do need 2 igneous extruders for the setup. So let's see here. Put it right here, and then we will get our 4 items there, and then we will need the igneous extruders, and for that I think I'm going to put them around here. So dig down just a little bit, put 2 of them like that, and I'm putting them this deep so that I can cover over the lava and the water that I need to place. And then we will get some tin pipes here, and we'll go ahead and pop this up. We could potentially save a little bit of vertical height by lowering the converter here 1 level, and that wouldn't really hurt anything, but I think I'll leave it there. And then we will pop the 2 conveyors in here, grab our screwdriver, and then set the mode to import. And then I will need to go get 1 bucket of lava and 2 buckets of water. So I will be right back. Alrighty, so we can place the lava down, and then I'll go ahead and place block over that. Place the water down, and you can see things lit up, and it is producing the cobblestone. Doesn't have anywhere to go at the moment, so it's just going to stay there. I'll go ahead and use the wrench to kind of set the direction on these things and pre-extend the pipe there, and we should be good there. So now I can take the forge hammers and place them down. Yep, the cobblestone is going in, so we are good there. Now we need to figure out where we want the glass to be. I think I want the glass on this side, so we will go here from, we're going from cobble to gravel, and then we need to go from gravel to sand, and then from sand we will go into an arc furnace with oxygen to create 2 glass from 1 sand. And then for the clay, we go from cobble to gravel, then from gravel to sand, and then 1 more from sand to dust. And then we will need a chemical reactor here to convert the dust into clay. And we'll also need a source of water up here, so I'll have to figure out what source I want to use for the water. Now we'll need an electric furnace, and we'll also need one thing I think I did forget was the basic extractor, the LV extractor, so I'll need 1 of those as well. For the moment though, I am going to go ahead and just hold off on that and go ahead and start setting up some of the MV machines, just kind of figure out where I want those placed, and based on where those are set up, the other LV machines, we can figure out where we want those to go. So got that one there. I could technically put it here. I think I'm going to put it 1 block back here so that we've got a little bit of space, and I don't think I need all 4 of the MV wires here, but we'll go ahead and just throw them in there for the moment. So kind of working backwards, the alloy smelter is used to create the prediction matrix here, and it needs to be the same tier as the chemical reactor that's making the resonant clathrate. So we use the resonant clathrate, nether quartz, and resonant ender, and this needs to be MV. And then the way the ratios work out, you need your alloy smelter to be the same tier as the chemical reactor. So we'll make it be MV here. And that's kind of the last step in the process. So given that, I kind of want that to be right here. So from that, we will work on where we will want these two. I think actually we can probably get away with just one setup here, one piece of wire. And we'll neaten that up, and we will put let's put the electrolyzer on this side and the chemical reactor on this side. We can actually do this a little bit differently than the Numismatic setup that I had, just because of the fact that we have laser I/O, so we don't have quite the same limitations here. Actually, I think I might actually, just kind of to save on things, I might rebuild this and move everything down one. Then we can share one node for both. So that should be all we need there. We will need to set up one there, and I might consider moving this back and down one just so that we can share, but we'll see. For now, I think I'll leave that and just kind of get things finished up here. So these are going to be energy inserts, and these I think are going to be, I want to build this as a kind of a separate kind of little energy network that is self-contained, so that this system can never fail. So it will always be powered and will never fail, and kind of it won't suffer from any of the brownouts that the other systems will run into. So in here for the arc furnace, we will need oxygen. So let's get some oxygen inserted, and then we will also need to extract the glass. So we'll extract glass on that one. And I kind of like to make these blue, so we'll go ahead and make that blue. Link this one up. And link this one up for the moment. And so the glass needs to go into the electrolyzer to be turned into quartz. So we'll put a filter in here and find glass, drag that in, and that'll be on orange channel because we're extracting on orange there. The clay we can extract from here, and I think I'm going to do that on black channel. And then we will insert into the alloy smelter. We'll do clay, and then we'll also need the pulsating dust, and just holding down shift and scrolling, and then to get the big jumps here. And then once we get close, you just let go, shift, and scroll manually. So we'll do black on that one, and that'll be the final insert there. And then as for the chemical reactor here, we will need two. We'll need an insert on here, probably on purple channel. We'll need some quartz dust, or quartz. And then on this one, we'll insert on purple, a filter, and grab the resonant ender. Let's see here, to kind of just test things out, I'm going to drop down a laser connector over here, and I'm going to go ahead and hook up to the main power net, just to kind of make sure that things are processing, that we are getting gravel. So we need to set the outputs on these. And then again with Monifactory, you can right click with a screwdriver to toggle the auto output. So we've got that set up. Now we need to get this one set up. So we'll go ahead and pop that in there, and we've got the sand going in there. We will have to get the oxygen over. I think for the moment I'm just going to pop another node here and put and grab the oxygen input that we've got here and just move it over. And then let's see here, yep, that was on orange channel, so I'll go ahead and grab this and pop that over. And now we've got glass being made, and the glass is moving to the electrolyzer and making nether quartz. And then we need to extract from here to get the nether quartz over. So we'll extract on purple, and now we should have nether quartz coming in. So we've got most of this kind of set up here. I just need to get the basic extractor and then get a water source for the chemical reactor. So let me go get that taken care of, and then we can come back and finish this up. Alrighty, I've got the basic extractor here, and I decided to make an aqueous accumulator to pump out water. I think the kind of the basic water collector is not quite fast enough for this setup. So let's see here. Where do I want to put this? I think I might just go ahead and throw it right in here. Put the aqueous accumulator right there, and then set up a node. We'll export on orange channel here, and then just link you up to the system, and then get a fluid node in here, filter you with water, and set you up. And now you're going, and we should have clay coming in here. Now we just need the resonant clathrate to get cooked up. Let's go ahead and put the electric furnace here, and we will put the basic extractor here, and then we can put a node right there. Link you in extractor. We're going to pop this in here. Pull you in on red channel, and you need ender pearls. So we will grab ender pearls and go in, and then we will extract. And what channel did we say? We're gonna insert that on purple, so we need to extract on purple. And then we will need to extract on, do this on light blue channel, the resonant clathrate, and then we will insert the resonant clathrate on blue filter, and then I will have to get one more item card here before this fully sets up. Alright, I've got the item cards, so we'll need an item card here. We will extract the pulsating on black, because I believe that's what I am inserting. Yep, inserting in here. And then we'll go ahead and pop a drawer down there, and we'll pop some of these matrices in here and set the output on it. just kind of to get things kind of started here. And then in terms of this setup here, I think I am going to go ahead and place the loop fabricators and the simulation chambers here like this, and we'll put one of these in between them. We'll put 4 behind them to power them. I think that's probably about as efficient as we can make it. We'll go ahead and pop the power in here, and I'll probably have to make some more power cards. Well, I can probably steal some from the other Steam setups. So let's get some laser connectors in here. Pop one down there, and we can just tie into there, and then we'll tie into that thing for the moment so that they all have power. So they should be getting power here. We don't have a whole ton of power on the system right at the moment, so we'll pop the simulation chambers in here, and then we need an output. So we need to figure out where we want the output. I think I'll go ahead and just put a diamond drawer right here. Alright, so I opted to go the route of the drawer controller here. And then we need at least a drawer with a void upgrade here for the extraterrestrial matter. And then we will need to link these up. So that should be what I need there. And then let's get this one set in. And we should be able to clone and copy. Okay, so that should be good there. Let's get this in here. And then extract with round robin. And yep, now we've got these going. And then we just need some power for the whole thing. So our Numismatic dynamos, I'm going to put them right here. Rotate them. Alrighty, grab a couple more of these. And then we should be able to finish up because we need one there, one here. This is going to be our extraction here, and we will put the new extraction vibrant alloy cards, the overclockers, in there. And then for the moment, I'm going to hook it up to the main system. Once I create a second one of these, or see how much, I think let's just take a look and see how much power these things make with one of these in here. So 35, or 3700. I'm not sure if that's going to quite be enough to power this, because the Enderman model needs good 2000 itself, and then the Shulker model needs 500, and then plus what the others need. So I might have to go ahead and do 2, but we will see. And then we also are going to need to go ahead and take some of these and pop those in there. Yep, that way these clear out. Go ahead and put those in there, and we'll have to get that setup. So I will go ahead and kind of finish up this setup here, and then we can go over it, and that'll probably be it for the episode. Alrighty, Everything is set up and working here. Added a line between the two of these to extract the diamonds and insert them into the dynamos, and then added another node here to the loop fabricator. This one produces the interpearls, and that just hooks into the main system here and then inserts into the extractor. And then we've got the resonant clathrates, coming out and being cooked and going into the alloy smelter here. So everything is set up and working. There's definitely some room to clean this particular setup up a bit. So I may do that in between episodes. Could potentially move the drawer system off to one of the sides a little bit and add some more nodes, just to kind of clean things up. And then based on the power that this one's putting out and this one's putting out, I probably only need one of these dynamos. Maybe potentially one that's upgraded one more level, but we'll have to see. I'll have to try it here. But potentially only one dynamo in the system to make it self-sufficient, and then the other one can be on the external yellow network. But in between episodes, I will go ahead and kind of take a look at that and work on getting them separated so that the pulsating or the prediction matrix system here is self-sufficient with power. But I think that is going to be it. Well, I think this is going to end up being a bit of a longer episode, so thanks for sticking with it, and I hope you had a good time. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your time in the collective.